Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name's Malaysia, and this channel is here to help you to believe, build, and achieve the life that you want. And in today's video, I'm giving you another tip on how to level up your life. It's really the littlest things that can make a difference. So let's get into it. Something that will level up your life is knowing what looks best on you. Knowing what colors look best on you. Knowing what type of clothing, what type of styles look best on you. Knowing what type of hairstyles look best on you. Knowing the type of makeup look that looks best on you. If you don't wear makeup, learning what type of makeup will enhance your beauty if you want to get into makeup to enhance your beauty. Just knowing what looks good on you. It's pretty obvious that we all have different skin tones, but we also have different undertones where certain colors will make you look amazing compared to on someone else. Certain colors can make you look washed out and sick on you compared to someone else. And just knowing those colors will change the game forever. You know those people on TV who always look amazing? Not even just on TV, celebrities who just always look perfect, who always slay their outfits, even if it's something as simple as a white dress. It's just the way it looks on them versus on someone else. It just looks so much better. It's probably because they know their color palette. They have a style consultant that is utilizing color theory, so they can effortlessly look amazing just by wearing a specific color, not even needing to have an extravagant outfit, and so can you.
Do you have a wardrobe full of beautiful, colorful clothes, but you find that sometimes when you wear certain colors, they make you look a little bit more tired, they bring out your dark circles, your wrinkles, and they just overall don't make you look as vibrant as you could look? Well, this is a big problem because you probably don't know your color season, and a lot of people don't know what a color season is, and essentially it's going to provide you with the best color shades for your skin tone. And we have 4 main color seasons. We have autumn, winter, spring, and summer, and then each one of those categories are further divided into 3 subcategories.
Seasonal color analysis is not a new concept. In fact, our modern understanding of harmonious colors comes from the 19th century Impressionist painters' understandings of the seasons. In order to accurately depict each season, they needed to understand the colors that are reflective of each one. This means there is a certain set or palette of colors which exists during a certain period of time in the natural world and which appears harmonious to us because of the way the light is reflected on the natural world. Since we humans are also part of the natural world, it only makes sense to apply these set of colors on ourselves as well. But it was not until the 1980s that the application of the 4 seasons to fashion color choices gained mainstream popularity, largely due to Carol Jackson's successful book Color Me Beautiful. Her analysis focuses on 2 of the 3 dimensions of color. In Jackson's book, which seasonal type you are depends therefore on 2 basic variables: the undertone of your skin, hair, and eyes, either warm or cool, and how light or dark your overall coloring, and specifically your hair is. The seasons represent the 4 possible variations of these 2 variables, either spring, summer, autumn, or winter. Some people fall without a doubt into one of these 4 categories.
Let's talk about Beyonce. Beyonce has a warm undertone and suits the autumn palette. When dressed in cool-toned silver and striking black and white, it can overpower her skin tone. Gold and rich autumnal colours are more in harmony with her. See link in bio to get your colours done.
I think Kim is a dark winter. Extremely warm colors look off on her. Dark and cool colors look best on Kim. I think this photo here shows how well she carries black and a red lipstick, which I think is telling of a dark winter. You can also see in this photo that her blush is kept to a minimum. Blush is not the best makeup for dark winters. It has to be very subtle. Same goes with bronzer. Bronzer doesn't look good at all on winters.
Some colors that look really good on me that I've learned is red, black, white, Tan, I did not like tan at all. Like wearing tan, to me, tan's a boring color. Sorry to those of you guys who like tan and beige, but for me, tan is a boring color. Like if I'm gonna go out, I wanna wear color. You know, I'm not gonna wear a color that's not really a color because it's not a color, because it's not colorful. So I never had any tan. And when I learned that tan was a color, a part of my palette, I fell in love with it. I was like, wait a damn minute. I realized like this actually does look really good. And I remember at the time when I discovered my color palette, I started wearing these colors to work. I had so many compliments on such a basic shirt, like just wearing a tan basic shirt. People were like, ooh, where'd you get that shirt from? You look really good today. Wow. Like I had customers that'd be like, where are you going? And all I was wearing was a tan shirt, like literally just a basic tan shirt. That's all I did. I didn't have to put on like something that made me feel uncomfortable. I didn't have to like add glitz and glam and like do the most and put layers on. Like literally just by wearing a color that goes with your skin tone, that complements your skin tone and undertone, changes the game. And looking back, I would wear colors that didn't compliment me. Pastels don't compliment my skin tone. And guess what my favorite colors are? Pastels. Pastel purple, pastel blush pink, pastel blue, and you know, it just doesn't look good on me. And that doesn't mean I'm not gonna wear them ever, but just knowing that it doesn't look best on me, I avoid them. Now when I shop, I look for those colors that compliment me. So now my closet is filled with outfits that look amazing without me even having to do anything. Alongside color, there's also different body shape archetypes that may apply to your body and show you what types of outfits, what type of cuts of shirts, what types of cuts of pants, what type of style overall looks best on you. There's different types of body archetypes, style archetypes, makeup archetypes, hair archetypes, color archetypes. So definitely check out the description below. I'm gonna have linked below all of the videos referenced, as well as some channels that I personally have watched that really educated me on how to look my best with what I look like. This won't apply to everyone. You may not fit into a specific archetype with everyone, but it's good to know what archetypes you may kind of fit into, just to have a point of reference on how to look your best effortlessly. Something that really saved my life is figuring out what cuts go with my boob shape. I used to just wear whatever shirts I thought were cute, and some of those shirts made my boobs look bigger than my head. Well, they are bigger than my head, but it just made it look weird. Like it made my tits like the center of attention, and not in a good way, not in a flattering way. And it was because I was wearing cuts that didn't flatter, specifically big boobs. When you're wearing the wrong cuts for things and you're wearing certain outfits that don't flatter your body, it'll make you feel like there's something wrong with your body when you're just not wearing what works well with your body. Knowing this changes the game. Not only will you effortlessly look your best, but it gives you a boost of confidence because all of your best parts are being displayed in the best ways.
Crop tops for a bigger bust. V-neck crop tops are always perfect for a bigger bust because it draws the attention away from the actual bust and draws more of the attention towards the collarbone, giving you a nice slimming look.
If you have a big breast, stop wearing round neck t-shirts that will just flow down your body without giving you any definition. This is because the fabric is just going to look as if it's hanging from your breast down to your body area without any definition. Instead, tuck the shirt in by the corner of your jean, and if it's a button down shirt, always try to lose the buttons. Or you can just use a belt to define your waist. That is going to make it look more flattering for you. Another one I would say is stop wearing oversized sweaters trying to hide the breast away, because the more you do this, you're even making it more visible. Because one thing about people that have bigger breasts is that the shoulder and the breast area have the same proportion. That's why girls that don't have breasts always have kind of like a tiny shoulder. It blends together. So if you have a big breast, your shoulder is the same proportion with your breast. So when you wear all these oversized sweaters, what you are actually doing is making your breast look heavier and your shoulder look broader. So instead, if you must wear a sweater, go for sweaters that look like this, that have button and a V neckline. It's just going to make you look better, and try as much as possible not to always try to hide it, because there is really nothing you are hiding. It's not a bad thing to have a big breast. Also, it's advisable if you have a big breast for you not to always wear like a turtleneck top, because it's just going to make your breast look bigger, and at the same time it's going to give you a broader shoulder. It just makes you look heavy and tight, like the breast is actually heavy on your body. So if you must wear a turtleneck, it's always good to like layer a dress on top of it, or just wear a cardigan or a jacket to match with it. The last one is that if you must wear like an office shirt, always go for shirts that have that. That is that straight line in the middle of that circle I drew there. Like, it's going to give you better definition and make your breasts look more coordinated and comfortable without creating a certain kind of bulkiness.
Same with makeup. You've ever seen someone whose makeup just looks so natural, just looks so amazing, like they look like a freaking goddess, and you try to do that makeup look and you look like a clown? That's because based on your facial features is what type of makeup looks good on you. You know, based on what eye shape you have is what's the best cat eye look for you. And there's different ways to do cat eye. There's different ways to do eyeshadow. There's different placements to put your blush. There's different ways to contour based on your face. And it's important to learn what face shape you have, what face features do you have, what eye shape you have. Like, this isn't necessary, but it does level up your life because now you can effortlessly look your best. Going in a little bit deeper on your eye shape, your face shape, and the structure of your face. This is a graphic of different eye shapes. There's different names for different eye shapes. I've seen some people call almond eyes siren eyes. There are ways to turn your Bambi eyes into siren eyes. And it's really interesting once you get a gist of what type of eye shape you have, learning the best technique for your eyes. Because there's certain makeup looks that you may be telling yourself you could never do, but the reason why you feel like you could never look good in those makeup looks is because there's a specific different way to do it with your different face shape, eye shape, and features. 2 YouTube channels that I've discovered and highly recommend checking out if you want to take some time learning what looks best on you is Dare Peachy and Alexandra's Girly Talk. I've learned so much from both of these channels, so I'll leave them linked down in the description below for you to check them out too. I'm still learning. I don't know everything, but what I do know is it makes a huge difference. Like, it kind of makes me mad because a lot of the colors that compliment me, I didn't buy for some reason. First, I don't know why I never went for red. I always felt like red was too bold, but then I realized red is bold. Like, why is that a problem? Like, it's cute, and I'm really vibing with the red lipstick, red nails, you know. I'm experimenting with my look to figure out what can it give, you know? And I highly suggest you do too. Like, even through knowing what your best colors are, still experiment. If you don't have the willpower to actually like change it up, switch it up, get a little uncomfortable, try something a little something different, then like, I mean, then it is what it is. Not everyone likes to switch up their look, but it's really interesting to see all the many ways you can be hot and to just like have the data of like different looks you can present yourself with to like show up with. You never know until you try something out. And I know some people who are just like, I don't wear makeup, I don't do wing eyeliner because it doesn't look good on me, or I don't do lipstick because it always gets on my teeth. 9 times out of 10, there's a solution for your problem. You just have to look for it. There are matte lipsticks, and if you're just like, oh, they crack and you know, I don't like how dry they get, there's matte lipsticks that don't get dry. You know, in terms of eyeliner, if you're like, I'm not good with liquid eyeliner, there's eyeliner that isn't as liquid and that's easier to apply, like the crayon and everything. So look into different ways to get the look that you want done, because just simply saying, I don't do this, I can't do it. Yes, you can. There's so many tutorials. You can have a friend that knows how to do makeup teach you. You know, of course, when you try something new, it's not always going to come out great in the beginning if you're new to that technique. You know, when I started doing makeup, my eyebrows were as thick as my arms. And I look back and I'm like, damn. But you know what? I tried and I learned. You know, maybe I'll look back and be like, my eyebrows are still crazy, but they've improved. You gotta be okay with like not looking the best all the time when it comes to experimentation, because sometimes you're gonna try something and you're gonna realize later on, like, damn, that looks really bad. You know, that's just life. Like, there's always gonna be a rough draft. Don't let your rough draft keep you from getting that perfect final draft. And you know what I highly would suggest doing is, when you don't have to go anywhere, maybe trying out different makeup looks. Like when you have a day off, if you're too scared to like do it before you go out, I tested a ton of makeup looks when I was a teen. So I'm naturally really good at drawing my cat eye, but who knows, I might end up switching it up. I've been like experimenting with instead of going up, going down, and actually it doesn't look that bad. Another thing you can do is look into people who have similar archetypes as you and seeing what they wear, seeing what hairstyles, seeing what makeup looks good on them, because it'll most likely look really good on you as well. A lot of you guys are scared to try stuff because you're like, oh, well, that person's doing it. And if someone wanted to get my wig and try out my look, I would be flattered. Like, let's both look amazing, you know? Like, my beauty channel is linked down in the description as always with this hair review. But I'm reviewing the red wig and I'm gonna get the blonde wig in the summer. I heard blondes have more fun. It's like killing two birds in one stone, because not only are you learning ways to become hotter, but you're also, it's interesting seeing how people react differently with different looks. You know, like you might just fall in love and find your forever look the first try. Like dyeing my hair like a dark ruby red. I don't see myself ever dyeing it back to black. I love that color so much. It's everything. But you know, I'm testing out different styles. So the red hair is in hiding until autumn again, unless I decide to do a video with my natural hair randomly, which I have done in the midst of me in my black hair phase, which isn't a phase because I naturally have black hair. I keep saying that. I keep saying I'm testing out black hair, but I have black hair. Maybe I might change my mind. Maybe I might go back to black. Who knows? That's just the fun of it all. It's just so unpredictable. You'll be unpredictable. Just catching people off guard from left to right. Just showing up. Slay to the gods. So yeah, that is one way to level up your life. This is a whole series of ways to level up your life. So if you haven't seen the first video and all of the other videos on how to level up, definitely check out the comment section pinned at the top. I will leave a playlist to all of the level up tips, and make sure you're subscribed and your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on the next one. I'll see you in the next video.